Hello, everybody. Alright, let me get my headphones off my head. Alright, I'm actually getting this done early so that it can be done and I can upload it. And yeah, look at the motivation I have. Okay, so as with the plan with me, I do this for cards. Since my daughter is back in school, there are no weird holidays until next month. Every so often I throw these in her lunchbox or throw one on her bed, whatever works. So we are doing S'more the Merrier. I like that it has all the cute little words and everything in here. So this is basically just me letting you know that you don't have to have a whole bunch of things. You can just have one stamp set. So you don't have to have the dies that go with it or anything like that. You can do this just with the stamp set. Starting off small and whatnot. So, I'd like to do, and of course I had used these to newly fussy cut this stuff. So fussy cutting is putting them on one of these. I did not use the dies that I have. I used scissors. And yeah, so let's see how, what I'm gonna do is put them on here first because I know that there's still ink on them. So I kind of like what I did in the planner that I have. However, I also want to use this, so I need to decide how that's gonna work. So I'd have to put that first. So this is where, whenever you do this, knowing how this stuff works, you have to do front to back. So what is going to be in front is the little s'more stick of doom, or marshmallow stick. I'm gonna go here like that, and then this. So I think that that will be good. Okay, and this. Put that there. And oop. Alrighty. And this and that, and then I'm gonna take this. Now the problem is that it's really thin. So got that, and put it on there as best as you can. Yeah, that is not it. So it's one of those things where, and I say this every time, but this is for, it's for my daughter. So it's something that I can easily do, and it's not like a card or anything like that. Okay, so this, and I'm putting this up, so it kind of looks like he's holding it a little bit. This back. Okay. I will be using grass and some stars. I actually like the other ones better. This is a 2 stencil thing. Let me see if I can find. Okay. So that one is lawn fawn, that one says lawn fawn, and then whenever you have something that is 2 stenciled, whenever, like, you can see how what is it, the closed in spots here work with open spots in the second one. Yeah, So it's meant to be really starry. I like all of the little ones, so we will go for that. Every time I do this, I completely forget how to do it, which is hilarious. Okay. So we'll have it like that, but I also would like to make sure that the owls things and the fire isn't covered. Okay. I didn't put the fire down as carefully just because it's only gonna be to here. Whenever you're doing this, make sure to have some sort of tape or something, otherwise it'll go all over the place. You can get washi tape at Michael's, at Hobby Lobby, since Joann's isn't a thing anymore. There are a lot of places where you can get it. I think even like at Walmart, or some low tack tape. Even if you were to have regular tape and maybe like do this a little bit on there, it should work too. That, and I already have some ink on this, so I won't do anything massive with it. I'm not going to re-ink it or anything. Okay, so got that. And then I might as well just get everything else so that I can do this one as well. And actually, because he looks like he's, you know, levitating, I'm gonna put some more. Haha, s'more. Sorry. I'm gonna put more of this over here. So I think I'll have it be kind of like that. That'll work. Okay. Whenever you do this, I just put this on here so I don't smack myself with the dye or whatever. I used this earlier, so it still is loaded with stuff. So I'm gonna take these off of here and put them down here. What I have noticed is whenever I use low tack tape and then I go to do die cuts, it takes the thing, it does the stuff. It it takes the color off. Now I could also make this darker. Like I could have done a nighttime theme, something like that, to have it to where it's dark instead of a white background. The reason why I didn't, one, I'm lazy. Two, this is basically a really quick craft. My daughter is not going to critique, thankfully. She's 11, I'm surprised. She's not going to critique what should and what shouldn't be done. Again, thankfully, because her being 11 and unfortunately my daughter means that she has quite the personality. We'll go for that. That sounds good. I'll take all of these off. Okay. And then we will color. And then after the coloring, I will do a sentiment on there. Some of the words that are on here. That's not the right color. This will work. It will be nice to actually upload at the usual time. If you saw my plan with me, I have worked 11 days in a row. I'm surprised. I'm very, very surprised that I have the motivation to do this. But yeah, the last 2 days that I have had off, and then I usually have Tuesday and Wednesday off, but this time around, I had asked for Monday and Tuesday because that's pink, that won't work. I am going to the same store. I thought that I was going to be training somebody. As it turns out, I am not. So, I mean, that works for me. I really don't feel that I should be training somebody from one manager or from one supervisor to another. So you have manager and then senior supervisor and then all your 2 supervisors underneath. And I don't feel like I should be training somebody, but I can. And the lady had said that I will just be running the store instead, which is fine. I don't mind. The layout of their store is very similar to mine, to my home store, so it'll be fine. And yeah. So just have to deal with that. And it's not that big of a deal. I was looking forward to actually teaching somebody something. I will probably, when the time comes to move around and everything at my store, because they're opening, very cryptic, I'm sorry, they're opening a new store, which means that the lady that I am the store I'm going to tomorrow, the lady is going to the new store. There's a lot of switch and change up, and because of that, it's one of those things where I like helping. It's kind of gotten me in trouble and gotten my feelings hurt and whatnot. But yeah, if I can help, I will. That's just kind of how that works, because that's, how it should work. And I think this will probably be the last week that I do that. Hopefully. I've got tomorrow and then I have Monday the 23rd, and that's it. And I should be done. Okay, so there's a lot that's here. Okay, we'll do this. Alright. So I have everything is s'more. Nope. Where is fun with? Isn't that what I had? Oh, I see what I'd done. Okay. Fun with. So what I did was there is friends and then there is a fun with, and I had switched them around on the thing. So I have everything is s'more fun with you. Okay. this. And plop it down right there. Ta-da! So that is one, and it took 15 minutes. That's not that bad. Going to put all of this back so then I don't lose it. I do have a couple of them that I have lost, kinda. It happens. Alright, so this one I'm gonna flip this way. And I'm gonna use something different. Okay. So so then what I will do that. Okay, so this is just kind of how quickly that you could get this done. And honestly, if so if you have any tiny humans in your life, kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews, whatever, friends of those tiny humans, this is a great way to, whenever they fire up their procrastination skills and go, oh, hey, this needs to be done. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. You know, I forgot somebody's birthday card. Or if they like your cards and they go, hey, can you make me something like this? Then you can just whip something up really quick. It does also help to be minorly creative. I like doing creative things. I have a lot of creativeness in varying levels in my head. So this works out. Okay. So I will do this. And hopefully, gimme. Kinda. Oh my gosh. So I did this so it wouldn't get lost. God. Sometimes, while it is advertised as low-tack tape, it is not. Alright, so do I want to do that or do I want to do gray? I think we'll just do light-ish yellow. Come on. Like that. That works really well. Now line this up. Make that a little bit more yellowy. That looks really cool. I do have a wolf stamp set that I use that a lot for. It works out rather well. Put that back together like it never happened. Alright, and grass stencil. Where did I put that? Okay. So with this, I don't really care if, like, he's sitting in the grass. So I don't really care if it gets overlapped or anything. I just want to make sure that that doesn't happen. Alright. There we go. And I will do this. This is absolutely packed full. I'm not going to do anything like really heavy, but we'll go around these edges and just make it a little bit darker. Kind of like that. So it is a little bit darker. I don't know if you can see that or not. You can see it up here especially, but okay. And now to color. That is red. So yeah, this is how quick that you could get this done. And as long as you have a thought of what you'd like to do, and as well as like executing the thought too, because there are a lot of times whenever you think about something and it looks cool but you can't execute it, your guitar is going to be blue. I haven't watched Jim Carrey in a while, but my brain was just like, the pen is blue. Liar Liar is one of my favorite films. Now, actually, I will use this, that. You can see how quickly that this is getting colored and everything. And again, it is not one of those things of, that is this one. Goodness. My daughter is thankfully, I have raised her to where it's like, thinking about her makes her happy. Just the fact that there was a thought. Which I don't know if that's good or bad now that I think about it. But yeah, doing something nice. And she does nice things too. They're few and far between because, you know, she's a kid and kids are supposed to be so selfish, I suppose, but and s'mores. Okay. Good. On here we go together like ick. Okay, there we go. Alright, and I think that's in the middle. Where did that? There it is. Okay, and you can go right there. So, for example, we went from 15 to, I'm gonna say 25. So this one was a 15-minute card with me talking. This one was a 10-minute card with me talking. If you wanted to do these for like mass product, I guess. So Valentine's Day just happened. I would suggest as few as possible, so something like this, or just literally the campfire with like the thing of s'mores, the little s'more thing right next to it. Just make it as simple as possible if for some reason somebody decides that they want a bunch of these. But yeah, there were no dies involved. There wasn't anything special, no tricks or anything. I guess the most pain part was fussy cutting these so that you can make a mask for them. Other than that, that was it, and you got 2 cards done in under a half hour. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to do a thumbs up if you want to. Leave me a comment on if you guys want to see any other stamp sets, any other animals, anything like that. Let me know, and I will talk to you later.